Not be surprised to see them smash Nongshim here, look amazing, and then have a difficult match into some of the stronger teams. Especially as playoffs approaches, whereas for Nongshim, they are
on today. Udyr also left up, so that will be the first pick here, the first choice for Nongshim.
And you know that one is gonna come through the Varus, presumably the Varus Kench here, which other
And there it is, the Viego priority. We saw Rich play this to a win.
I like the Viego pickup, but you do now have Varus into would be a nice pivot. That probably means a Lee solo lane as well as the set, and it's going to be the classic for life. And so what happens when you play a Jarvan into 4 champions without a dash?
I kind of like it. He's going to go for the Gragas instead.
I was so excited. This is also great, but it's not as great, fellas.
I feel like it definitely fits in.
Time carry, not just an early game laning carry, which is terrifying to say the least.
Oh, they're engaging, by the way. The aftershock comes in here. The stun will land onto Ruler. They're looking for first blood, and Peanut will flash bear slap him to death. Gets it down. At least Clid comes down to the bottom side for a little bit of cleanup. That's a nice first blood going the way of Nongshim.
That's a cost of curse if I've ever seen one, Veldis. We have not yet finished singing.
Oh, Kellen's the one engaging, which is pretty unfortunate for him. We'll see how much Clid wants to go for here. He's looking for the Varus. Teleport comes in, but the Varus is dead anyway. This is Rich looking for the flash stun. He's able to land it, but it's Diana, and her mobility should be able to get her to safety as Rich is going way too deep here.
I was about to say, he trying to go for harassment here. Peanut low.
Oh, man. Well, at least Peanut got the objective, but I can't see him getting out of this one. Even as Udyr, he will be taken down. Flash about 10 seconds away, but it is not enough, and that is a lot of value here. Well, we'll see if Rich can try to turn it around, as not going to be seen here, but now he gets kicked up against the wall, and remember, Clid is 2-0 already. Rich trying to trade it back, looking for that kill, is not going to be able to land it, and Clid will easily clean up the kill, and he is now 3-0 from the jungle, and having an amazing start to this game. This is pretty one-sided in the affair so far. Yeah, he gets kidnapped here by BDD, as now Clid was thinking about it. He's not going to flash for that one. They say, well, we can just get Rich instead, and we won't have to use our summoners. He is going to ult over the wall, but Clid can do even better than that as he dashes over, and he hits his 4th kill of the game.
So impressed with what GEN is showing here in terms of early game presence and overall power here. The one good thing for Nongshim is that they were able to earlier pick up a Rift Herald, but the idea of Rift Herald generally is that it offsets the amount of play that your opponent gets, and it wasn't really...
Let's see if Nongshim can actually break into this stalwart defense that GEN have set up. Rascal a little bit out of position, but he's Lee Sin. Should be totally fine. Like how GEN have moved this over, and now we're just engaging as in goes BDD alone, and he has to try to flash away the cask a little bit late, but here comes Clid trying to do that damage, and the front line not 100% there for GEN. They're still going forward though, as Ruler is jumping into 4 enemy members, but do they still have the damage? Yes, they do, but here comes Rich coming in with a double kill, and it's such a close fight at the end of it all, as Clid is still looking for enemies, but Rich, in such a broken down skirmish, has found so much value on this Viego, and he's looking to get the ace here, takes it down, gets the shutdown, 800 gold, and immediately Nongshim may have found a way back in the game.
And we talk about it, the Viego reset, but I gotta be honest, I didn't really believe in them. And Rich goes from 0-3 to 3-3-1 with a 200 gold bounty on his head. Shaka done as well. You need to win this fight.
This is the time.
Everything is aligned here.
Yeah. Yet, Nongshim are not going to back down from a fight. That's a really nice engage, but again, it's onto Rascal. Good cast, but where's the damage? Diana gets it in. BDD this time around is frontlining so well as he's able to haymak that front line after they do get the kill onto Kellen. And this time, it is much more controlled and a much better follow-up engage from GEN. Nongshim, they get in there, they're confident, but GEN take the win in the fight.
GEN clearly learned if you don't give Viego resets, your team fighting becomes a lot easier, and they play with respect.
Trying to go 1v2. Now he's got Peanut around with him as he tries to ultimate away. He's got so much sustain, it's ridiculous. Nobody can take him out. He's just been on the run for 20 seconds. Actually trying to trade it back, but he will finally go down. As Nongshim, you can see they weren't totally committing to that. They kind of knew that eventually Rich would bite the bullet, and that he does, although it's as the damage is being done here. This is for Mountain Soul. GEN are going for it. Big engage from BDD. This Mountain Soul will go the way of Nongshim, actually, as Rich is getting into the back line, trying to get on top of Ruler, but Ruler will survive at the end of it all. And it looks like the damage for Nongshim has run out just in time for GEN to take this fight. Duckdom is desperate, trying to prowl his claw away from that one. Not going to happen, as Peanut might be the one guy that does get away because he is Udyr. But GEN still win a big fight, and they're looking at the Baron.
Win the battle, lose the war for Nongshim Red Force there. They are able to get the kill on that dragon. The steal comes through from Peanut, and that's all fine and dandy. But if you then give up multiple people and a Baron, and you just deny Soul, right? It's not even like you get it. You don't even get the Soul points. It's not a trade that you're going to be happy about, and GEN recognizing that if they are able to withstand the poke, and if they can go for these elongated fights, they're going to be just fine. Baron gets taken, and it is GEN.
You need to do that like 4 or 5 more times.
And also, Ruler needs to not be able to auto a wave, which is a bigger problem because he has shield bow. He's just sustaining right back up, and there's not that much you can do about it. Rascal meanwhile, rather, on the top lane, just casually tanking turrets, pushing in with his buff. GEN trying to rotate here, and it's starting to feel like all or nothing for Nongshim.
Rich is level 16. Maybe he has the damage to make it happen. Oh no! Duckdom's all alone, and he's going to be burst down right before the fight even begins. And I don't care how much sustain or damage this Viego has, it's never going to be enough at this position. GEN are going to be able to clean up this game, see if they dive the fountain. But at this point, this one is over, as Ruler is looking for a bit more. You can see the crazy amount of sustain that he does have at this point in time. As they're thinking about it. Are they going to dive? Well, they did for just a moment. 33 minutes, GEN do take the victory here in game number 1.
And I think this is the game a lot of us expected, Valdez. It is good showings from Nongshim, moments where they're able to get some pressure going, to find some nice plays, but by the end of it, not really enough. That's really cool.
I like all the things that are just stuck to the board.
Yeah. This is a DIY board, you know?
Yeah, it's great. There was also a fan that said, I've been here 3 days in a row, more often than Songcaster on the Korean desk. Is this normal?